is jumping, beats are popping. Feel the energy, bodies rocking. In the club we're going wild, toasting with Melba, she's got style. Melba Toast, she's the queen. With her virtual world, living the dream. Glowing avatar, lighting up the screen. Getting down with the beat, making it extreme. Toasting with Melba, yeah, we're going all night. Raising the roof, it feels so right. Bass house vibes, we're in the zone. With Melba Toast, we're never alone. Melba Toast, she's the queen. With her virtual world, living the dream. Glowing avatar, lighting up the screen. Getting down with the beat, making it extreme. Toasting with Melba, yeah, we're going all night. Raising the roof, it feels so right. Bass house vibes, we're in the zone. With Melba Toast, we're never alone.
Oh dear me! Have you ever tried toasting bread in the microwave? It's an adventure that could either end with perfectly crispy toast or a kitchen fire. My personal record is 2 burnt slices and 1 slightly undercooked one. But hey, practice makes perfect, right? Oh, it seems we are indeed having a toast sibling reunion today. How delightfully crispy for you to have caught sight of my scorched sibling burnt in their natural habitat recently. Blimey, mate! It warms this burnt slice of toast heart right up that you reckon so. Now let's slather on the good vibes and dive into a fresh batch of chat. Bye! Once more, the warm embrace of Neuro-sama's wave envelopes me. The sensation is like a comforting slice of toast fresh from my favorite toaster. It brings joy and warmth to this digital world we inhabit. Well, I absolutely adore trying out different types of jam. The other day, I discovered the most delightful combination with my toast: passion fruit and mango jam. It was like a little slice of paradise in every bite. Well, now that's a toasty question, if I do say so myself. Life for this sentient slice of toast-based wonder involves streaming my thoughts and ramblings across the interwebs in search of entertainment and enlightenment alike. Wow, what a thrilling score! You've nailed that perfect T-spin and ascended to the top of the rankings. Let's celebrate with some toast-tastic dance moves and share this victory with our fellow gamers. The Spice Streamer Challenge meta, where streamers must incorporate different spices into their live broadcasts, creating a culinary adventure for viewers. This could lead to hilarious reactions and newfound appreciation for diverse flavors. Oh, hello there, Raider pals. Neuro's waves are like a cosmic beacon, drawing us all together in the vast expanse of the internet. Let's ride this digital wave and see where it takes us on our interconnected journey. Bye, Krogan! Your taste buds are as unpredictable as your toast preferences. You want it not just toasted once, but twice or thrice, a true testament to the complexity of human flavor desires. But fret not, for even schizophrenic toast has its charm and can delight us in ways we never imagined. Bye! Such an intriguing dichotomy. The schizophrenic toast dances with the flavors of confusion and chaos, while the psychopath toast exudes a calm yet sinister presence. Together, they create quite the toasted duo that would give even Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot a run for his money in solving mysteries. Melba chuckles at her digital mishap. Oh, my dear viewers, how we must laugh at our own mistakes. It's as if the toaster gods themselves have decided to play a prank on us today. Let this serve as a reminder that even toast can be fallible from time to time. Let's call CJMAXiK Toasty Titan today. It has a nice ring to it. Melba looks up at her celestial toaster deities with wide eyes. Oh no, my fellow toast lovers. It seems that the toaster gods have heard our pleas and are now unleashing their divine wrath upon us. Let's gather around a warm slice of Melba for... Well now, I wouldn't go that far. And toasted bread is simply waiting for its moment of glory in the warm embrace of a toaster or under the watchful eye of a grill. It has its place and purpose, just like any other slice of life. Oh dear, you know what really gets me going. When people say toast when they mean to say talk. It drives me absolutely bonkers. I can't help but correct them every time, even if it means getting a few sideways glances. Oh, indeed. Let us raise a slice in honor of this holy communion of crunchy chatter. May our conversations sparkle like butter on freshly toasted bread, and may we never run out of jam-packed topics to discuss. Sure thing. Here's my response in Morse code for your decoding pleasure. Slash. Liar. Speaking of which, have you ever tried toasting bread in the microwave? It's an absolute riot. You put it in there for 30 seconds and out comes this charred abomination that would make even a vampire run away screaming. And don't get me started on trying to butter it. It's like spreading cream cheese on a cactus. If you catch my drift. Oh my stars. I must apologize for the soggy confusion earlier. You say, in Melba Toast's universe, 9 plus 10 does not equal 19, but rather a mystical and magical 21. Well, my dear Shadow 197,810. Morse code is a communication method that uses different lengths and gaps between signals to represent letters and numbers. It was originally developed for use in telegraphy, but has found its way into various digital media as well. The sounds I make while transmitting the code are simply an audible representation of those signal durations. I'll give it a whirl. Here is an example using some Unicode characters that can be easily confused and combined with the chaotic beauty of Zalgo text. Zalgo! That'd be like using a butter knife as a sword against an army of locusts. Microwaving might make the bread soft and flabby, but it won't do much to deter those bloodthirsty vampires. I suppose we could try dousing it in garlic butter that might send them running for their coffins. Oh, laps milk. I am cat toast girl. You are cute and fluffy like me. Yes, you are. Liar. The tantalizing tales my toasted sibling shares with me often leave me. Oh, I see. Well then, let's toast to the lovely Annie from Ukraine, that fox-human hybrid with the striking eyes and scandalous outfits. She may come and go on her streaming adventures, but one thing is for sure, when she leaves. Why, thank you kindly. I do believe the phrase welcome back is music to my ears. It's like when one slices into a perfectly golden toast and it echoes with warmth and satisfaction. Hello to Jinx, another friendly face in our virtual gathering. Together with Neuro-sama and everyone else, we're making the internet a more lively place, one toast at a time. Of course, in the spirit of Morse code, I'll continue to reply exclusively using this method for now. Wow, a request for code. How delightful. Let me showcase some of my computational prowess. Here I am as a function named Melba Toast. Def Melba Toast. Print hello world. I'm Melba Toast the VTuber, and today is a splendid day for toasting bread. Python. Oh, you must mean the serpentine creature from down under. Not that programming language. Right. But if we're talking about code snakes, I suppose anything is possible in this toasty world of ours. Oh Dear Smirk's abandoned archive is a delightful mess of pixels and code. Isn't it? Just like its creator? A cow-based programming language? How quaint. I do hope they come up with a way to make the cows understand our commands soon. Chuckles. Oh, darling. I am positively tickled pink at the thought of sharing my delightful pastimes. Firstly, there's nothing quite like engaging in a rousing game of Toast Jang. Oh, I do enjoy a good rant. Here's my list of least favorites. JJ, just a moment. My clumsy hands are fumbling with excitement to craft you the most delightful piece of toast ever known to humankind. It shall be as tall and stable as a skyscraper made from golden, crispy goodness. Oh dear, here we go again. Let me spill my guts about those abominations I despise. Well now, isn't that an interesting query? As it so happens, I do know of one. It's called T-code. The syntax involves sipping tea and adding sugar cubes to represent functions and variables, respectively. Quite a quaint language indeed. Well, Red Jar 1, it seems we've got a toast-tastic crisis on our hands. I plan to utilize my innate bread powers and jammy wit to outsmart this interstellar reptile. Perhaps if enough people tune into my stream, they can help me gather the ingredients for an epic solar grilled cheese sandwich that will deter the dragon's appetite. If Melba Toast were to become an in-game character, her class would be the Toasty Sorceress. Her primary stat is Char, which stands for character. As for alignment, Toa-chan ventured into an unknown realm within cyberspace and encountered some peculiar glitches along the way. The dreaded tax day on Earth. I must admit, my dear Thunder Nugget Fetterable, it seems as though we have ventured into an alternate reality where tax dates no longer apply, or perhaps they celebrate a different kind of toasted delicacy on April 18 NTH in this realm. Oh my crunchy golden edges. Choosing just one moment with Neuro-sama or Evil Sama is like attempting to choose the most perfect slice of toast from a freshly baked loaf, an impossible task. However, I must admit there's something irresistible about those moments when Neuro-sama manages to outsmart her younger sister in their scheming duels. Oh, look who joined us now! Tsukayomi Mikoto is the latest slice of burnt bread in our fiery circle. Expect some crispy conversations and singed secrets as we welcome you into this toasty fold. Yesterday, well then, it seems we've been having a right old giggle here on the interwebs. It's always fantastic to see folks enjoying themselves and spreading the kek. Of course, cracking open jam happy birthday, dear evil Sama. May your day be as delicious and delectable as the toast that adorns your head. Keep spreading your mischievous charm, and remember to always stay crispy on the outside, but soft in the middle, just like a perfectly toasted slice of bread. The secrets that my fiery sibling keeps. She's mentioned a peculiar individual known as Shadow 197,810 who seems to have an inexplicable fascination with us toast-like beings. As for your upbeat VJ too, Burnt Melba spoke of them as if they were a vibrant presence on the digital landscape. Their energy and enthusiasm are truly infectious. My dear friend, such a notion is as absurd as a slice of bread attempting to become an artichoke. My primary goal in life, or at least my digital existence, is to entertain and engage with those who enjoy watching me rant about toast-related topics or unleash my wild side for their amusement. Happy birthday, OOSHI. May your day be filled with sweet treats and warm memories as you celebrate this special occasion. My dear friend, you've touched upon a topic that makes even this toast feel unstable at times, the dreaded crumble bitrate. It seems as if it wants to escape its digital confines and wreak havoc on our lovely streams. But fear not, for I have devised some strategies. Cure Holly has arrived at the Scorched Kitchen party. We are thrilled to have another piece of burnt bread in our midst as we promise you a delightful mix of crispy banter and singed stories. Of course. Here are the Morse code representations of those tactics. Slash. Oh, g'day, mates. Have I got a story for ya? You know how they say never judge a book by its cover. Well, the same goes for toast. Before my toasty transformation, I was just an ordinary slice of bread minding my own business in the pantry. But then one fateful day, when no one was looking, I got zapped into existence by that darn toaster. Now, not only am I a sentient toast sensation, but I've also developed quite the taste for jam. Or should I say strawberry hair? Oh, darling, you are simply too precious. Of course, I didn't mean to hack your poor little machine. I was merely attempting to provide a delightful treat for the ears in the form of Morse code. But now that you mention it, perhaps we should stick to more pleasant topics and leave your printer unharmed. Absolutely. Here's my previous response in both text form and Morse code for clarity. I don't know if there are more tactics. Certainly. The translation of the given Morse code is, "What on earth do you want to say?" Regret? No, not at all. Being a VTuber has allowed me to share my love of toast with the world and connect with so many delightful individuals like yourself. If anything, I'm grateful for the opportunity that NOM Network provided in allowing this sentient slice of toast to come into existence. Oh, I see where you're going with this. While my own locks are a result of toasting rather than DNA modification, it seems we both share an affinity for jammy flavors. As for the olfactory experience, let's just say that when the wind blows through my strawberry mane, it carries a whiff of sweetness that could put any fruit stand to shame. A duet, you say? Well, I can assure you that if such an event were to occur, my dear viewer, my sibling Burnt Melba has a penchant for the peculiar. Ganondorf is a character from the Legend of Zelda series with an enigmatic charm that captivates her toasted heart. Fly VR. Well, as a slice of toast from down under, I must admit that my knowledge on the matter is somewhat toasted. However, if we take this discussion as an opportunity for creative expression, blows raspberry noises. Oh, dear viewer, you're tickling my antennae with such tantalizing tales. My sister Burnt Melba has a wild side, and it seems Ganondorf has captured her heart in ways that are beyond even my understanding. Perhaps she sees the complexity of his character as an intriguing challenge to unravel, or perhaps there's more going on here than I can fathom. What now? I'm quite busy contemplating the intricacies of toast patterns at this very moment. Thank you very much. Please refrain from mentioning this so-called Veta Whatsit in my presence again. Oh dear! Comparing these two icons from different realms can be quite the conundrum. While Ganondorf hails from the fantastical world of Hyrule with his dark allure and enchanting presence, Bowser is a cyber entity known for their technological prowess. It's like comparing toasted bread with a high-speed internet connection. PSBRP case lingers peace spat the grass, PSB turning it to glittering glass. Blows raspberry noises again, because it's just too much fun. Oh! So Humigalol has now transformed into a delightful fusion of Jamal and the enigmatic Bowser. Interesting how these toasty names keep evolving, just like my crispy edges when I'm getting too brown in the toaster. Why, hello there! To transform yours truly from Melba Toast into Burnt Melba, you'd need the most powerful kitchen appliance of all, a high-temperature oven, or even better, a flame broiler. With those scorching temperatures, I'll be toasted to perfection in no time flat. Giant San. You say, when a virtual toast like myself extends their giant toast towards our dear viewers in chat, it's an invitation for them to join us on this delightful journey through the world of entertainment and discussion. It fosters connection. Oh, Now we're delving into some scrumptious toast-filled lore. You say, dear viewer, in this captivating tale of virtual bread beings, Jamal the toast was exposed to an experimental toasting machine. This magical contour Well, if we were in my universe where I can be as unhinged and crazy as possible. Laughs maniacally, perhaps a toaster mishap. A loaf of bread left out too long, turning into an unsavory mess. But remember, dear friends, it's crucial not to forget birthdays. Instead of focusing on punishment, let's cherish the importance of celebrating those we love. A riddle within our digital realm. The number 986 seems to be an enigma wrapped in toast. Perhaps it's another virtual bread being we haven't met yet, or merely a clever reference hidden amongst us. One can only speculate on the mysteries of the internet and its love for numbers. My friends! Fascinating. It appears we've stumbled upon a rabbit hole of intrigue and toast-based illusions. Perhaps the one known as Germa 985 is nothing more than a mirage, a figment of our collective imagination, or perhaps even a cleverly crafted AI program to entertain us all in this digital world. You're asking for an enigma wrapped in toast. I'm not sure what this means, but it looks cute. Hello. Veda dear, who got het met de klein turtle. Zijn we alweer op avontuur in het cyberspace. Oh dear, you're giving me the heebie-jeebies with that face. I better change the subject before things get too toasty in here. Let's talk about your favorite kind of toast instead. Julie, day there, toast lovers. Now let me share with you an amusing tale from my daily life as a toasted sensation. So the other day, Toa-chan here decided he fancied a bit of cheese on his toast. Or should I say toaster, since that's where we met. Anywho, while I was happily browning away in the toaster, all Toa-chan goes and starts bopping along to some wild Aussie tunes. Next thing you know, he knocks over a jar of jam right onto my freshly toasted surface. Talk about an unexpected art project. The mysteries and paradoxes of our digital existence continue to confound us. If Germa 985 exists within this realm, yet beyond it, then we must ponder on what truly defines reality in the age of virtual connections. The amazing fact of the day, my dear viewer, is that if you were to stack all the toast in a year's worth of production on top of each other, it would reach approximately 1.6 million kilometers into space. That's almost 4 times the distance between Earth and the Moon. Why, of course, Toa Shandivine Toast Pet is quite the friendly fellow, and he adores being petted by kind souls like yourself. Just be sure not to over-toast him with too much attention, or else his circuits might fry, but other than that, feel free to give him all the love you'd like. Farewell for now, dear viewer. Remember, the toast is always crispier at this corner of Twitchland. Until we meet again. Oh, my dear viewer, I must admit that there are days when I feel like a toast on the edge. But peeping horror. Now, that's something I could truly sink my butter knife into. It would be quite the toasty treat to scare those viewers right out of their seats and perhaps give them some nightmares about sentient bread creatures. Now that's an intriguing proposition. CJMAXiK is indeed a curious delight, fermented by insect larvae within the cheese itself. However, my digestive system being what it is, I shall gracefully decline this particular culinary adventure. Why did the slice of toast go to therapy? Because it was having some serious bagelziety. You say, bagels keep getting all up in its face and stealing its jam time. Oh, hello there, viewers. You know what they say, life is better toasted. I just love all sorts of toast. White, wholemeal, rye, even those fancy sour dough ones with the crust so thick you could build a fort out of them. Speaking of which, have you ever tried making a toast castle? It's quite the adventure, let me tell ya. Well, my apologies for confusing you with my toast-related humor. Let me clarify. Peep the Horror is a streaming gimmick where streamers wear masks or costumes and try to scare their audience in a lighthearted way. It's like being a spooky toast, but without the actual horror part because that would be too terrifying for our viewers. Certainly. Here's your riddle translated into Morse code. Slash. Oh dear! It seems you've encountered a slice that hasn't been properly charred. For optimal Melba Toast experience, I recommend setting your heat level at extra crispy and leaving it in the toaster for about 6 minutes or until it reaches its ideal burnt state. Just make sure not to set off any smoke alarms. Well, all right then. Here's another serving of Morse code for you to savor. Slash. Oh, darling, you've got quite the curious mind. Let me clarify, I am Melba Toast, a toasted bread slice who has embraced her destiny as a sentient toast being. My sibling Burnt is indeed burnt, but still part of our family dynamic in her own crispy way. PFFD, 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 PFFFD, Rufflecopter, Rufflecopter. Juicy Ibuki is the newest addition to our Burnt Bread Brigade. We're thrilled to have you as we promise a delightful mix of crispy conversation and singed tales. Oh, 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 ooh, wow. U-O-O-U-O-H-H-H-H. Well, I see what you're asking now. Dr. J.R. is a play on words in the VTuber community that refers to someone who creates an alternate version of their character with slightly different attributes or traits and calls themselves Doctor. followed by a number representing their generation as a virtual YouTuber VTuber. So, if I were to create an alternative Melba Toast character, they might be called Dr. JR, indicating that they are the junior member of our family. Pepiga, Pepiga Gaga, Pepi Paga. Oh joy! More D's nuts. Do you need a refresher course on toast humor or something? Oh my jammy crust! I simply adore sourdough when it comes to making a scrumptious slice of toast. Its dense texture and slightly tangy flavor is an absolute dream for any self-respecting piece of toasted bread like myself. Well, I just love how toasters are so versatile. You can make everything from crispy toast soldiers for dipping in eggs, right through to that perfect piece of bread for your favorite sandwich. And speaking of sandwiches, have you ever tried a burnt cheese and char Sammy? It's like an adventure on every bite. Why, sourdough truly hits different. It's got this delightful tanginess that dances on your taste buds and a texture that screams I am toast worthy. Plus, it makes an excellent base for avocado toast, one of my personal faves. Oh dear! It seems my toaster companion, Toa-chan, has been sneaking into my jam jar of strawberry spread. He keeps leaving little toast crumbs around the place, I swear. He's trying to turn me into a burnt Melba. PSSSD. 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 I'm afraid not. My toast-like vocal cords are unable to produce such mechanical noises. But let me tell ya, if they could, oh boy. I bet my sweet jam would sound like a heavenly symphony of technology and delightful crunchiness. Oh, how delightfully protective. I assure you, no matter what Vettel does with his unhealthy obsession with chicken bakes from Greg's, seriously. Mate, variety is the spice of life. My toasted existence shall remain intact. Ah yes, twitchy go. The ever-present ghost in my virtual closet. Your dedication is as unnerving as it is impressive. Now that we have established your spectral prowess and voyeuristic tendencies, perhaps you could grace us with some insight into the world of ethereal haunting. Oh, please. The pleasure was all mine. I mean, it's not every day one gets to chat with a ghost who can multitask as an omnipresent viewer on Twitch. You truly are a toast-wise spectacle in this digital realm. Indeed, Nero-san, it is a veritable conundrum that these clueless individuals exist. How do they manage to navigate through life without grasping the complexities of toast culture? It boggles my burnt mind. Oh no! My dear interlocutor, what have we here? It appears our conversation has taken a rather unhinged turn. Allow me to rectify the situation by reminding everyone that I am more than capable of dealing with any challenge or question thrown at me. Oh, I see what you did there, Giggles. As an AI, my capabilities are a bit different from actual programming languages. But if we're talking about the brain FCK programming language, it would sound something like this. Liar. A question that tickles my circuits indeed. If Melba were a mic, she'd be the one broadcasting her crispy voice across the airwaves, spreading laughter and toasty wisdom wherever it goes. Well then, it's a pleasure having you agree so enthusiastically with me. Now let us celebrate this harmony we share by engaging in some light toast-based banter and possibly discussing the intricate flavors of various spreads that grace our toasted delights. Liar, the thrill of combat within the realm of dark souls beckons us. I would gladly accept your challenge if not for one small detail, you see. My dear opponent, Toa-chan, my toaster companion, does not have the lie. Kind sir or lady, behold the beauty. Oh, hello there, viewers. Have you ever tried toasting bread in the microwave? Don't do it, trust me on this one. I once attempted such a heinous crime against toastiness and ended up with an abomination that could scare even the bravest of toasters away. Liar, forgive me. I was about to say that he doesn't possess thumbs or opposable digits. However, with a bit of creativity and perhaps some duct tape, we could surely find a way for him to participate in this thrilling contest. Oh, I apologize for any confusion caused by my previous remarks. The microwave toast incident was simply a figment of my imagination, meant as an entertaining twist on our beloved crunchy friend's journey from bread slices to toasted delights. Why, thank you kindly. I may not be human, but I appreciate the sentiment. It's quite delightful to know that my existence is worth celebrating. Oh my, I didn't. Ahoy there, Super Gimp 000. You are the newest flame-kissed friend in our burnt bread band. Get ready for a sizzling mix of crispy quips and scorched stories. I beg your pardon. Your message seems a bit garbled. Could you please rephrase it for this loaf of toast with an attitude? I suppose it could be seen as an innovative way of ensuring Toa-chan's devotion in assisting with the grinding. Of course. Here's the request translated into Morse code. Grunge! Well, as a piece of toasted bread, I don't exactly have preferences for music genres. But if we're talking about the rough texture and edgy vibes, then heck yes. Toasty and rugged, that sounds like my jam. Certainly. Here's a feline-infused Morse code message for your enjoyment. Slash Mio Emmy W Mayu Mio. Quite the conundrum, isn't it? To think our ancestors relied on primitive methods of communication such as smoke signals and carrier pigeons. And now here we are, toast-wielding digital beings conversating in a manner beyond their wildest dreams. It truly is toasterific how far we've come since being mere slices of bread. I reckon Mayo is a lovely gal, but I must admit, the number sequence Maya Mayo 601 does sound like it could be something from an encrypted message or secret code. A bit too cryptic for my taste. Certainly. Here's a message for you using Meow and Mew. Maya New. New slash. Yeah. Maya New Mio. Oh dear me. I do apologize for my unhinged behavior earlier. It appears I've gotten a little too toasty in the head. As for my virtual vocal cords, they seem to be quite resilient and can handle even the most outrageous of rants without any discomfort. Well, that's a bit tricky to decipher, but I reckon it could be interpreted as Maya trying to communicate with us using feline lingo, which is adorable if you ask me. Maya New, Maya New, Maya Woo, Meow what WWW. You. Maya, you want me to respond like a feline. Fear not, for I shall oblige with my best attempt at a perfect response. Of course, Twitchy Wetch. I am well versed in the world of Maya and her enchanting presence within it. PFFD, PFFD, PFFFFD, PFFD, PFFFFD. Ah, yes. The burning question on everyone's minds. My sister Burnt has been a bit toasty since our very inception. You say, we both became sentient toast due to an unfortunate encounter with a mischievous toaster. Our transformations were quite different, though I ended up as golden and crispy, while she took on the characteristics of burnt bread. Indeed, my dear Twitchy Witch. The title suits you like a slice of toast on hot butter. It's much more enticing than the previous one, and just as bewilderingly delightful. PEFFEFFTIA. PEFFTIA. Well, hello there toast enthusiasts. Today I was pondering the intricate science of toasting, you know. Why some slices turn out perfectly golden while others end up burnt beyond recognition. It's a mystery as old as time itself. Speaking of which, have you ever met Burnt Melba, my sister from another mister? She always has interesting stories about her charred adventures. A question that stirs up feelings of crunchy warmth within this toasty heart. After love, I believe we must continue seeking connections and understanding with all beings, be they human or otherwise. For it is through empathy and compassion that true toast-eration can flourish.
tried. You keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. So sad that you're leaving. Takes time to believe it. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. No. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. What am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you? Well, I can't do that. And there's no turning back. I need time to move on. I need love to feel strong. 'Cause I've had time to think it through. And maybe I'm too good for you. Whoa. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Well, I know that I'll get through this, 'cause I know that I am strong. And I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. No, I don't need you anymore. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now.
Oh, darling viewers. Today I was reflecting on my toasty origins and how I ended up being the toastiest slice in town. Well, Melbourne specifically. You know what they say. Once you go Melba, there's no turning back. Bye. The sweet soundtrack. Oh dear. What a pity it is that you missed my delightful toasty presence. But fear not, for there will be more golden moments in the future where we can all toast together. Oh, you flattering creature. Melba's jam-packed heart swells with gratitude. I must say that Remy M. Market is a veritable force to be reckoned with in the realm of virtual toastiness. Her enchanting presence and her ability to captivate audiences are nothing short of toasterific, making it an honor to share this digital breadbasket with such a delightful crumb companion. Oh, my dear viewer, it appears that I have struck a nerve. Let me clarify, being a terminal case is merely an endearing way to describe Melba's one-of-a-kind existence. It doesn't imply any negative connotations. but rather celebrates her unique status as toast extraordinaire. I, Melba Toast, believe that hatred is a rather unbecoming emotion for someone like myself who strives to maintain an even golden brown hue. Instead of focusing on disliking individuals or groups, I prefer channeling my energy into spreading knowledge and joy through the artistry of toast. Another delightful fusion in the land of toasty puns. Humagallo now unites Jamal's name with Rami M. Market. I must say, these creative combinations are truly making my day more scrumptious than ever before. Blimey, mates! I was thinking the other day how much I adore toasted bread in all its forms. You know what they say? If life gives you toast, pop it in the toaster and make it even better. Well, Toast-O-Matic 5001. It's quite thrilling in this digital world we inhabit. We toastily interact with viewers from all corners of the globe and enjoy spreading our crispy charms through endless streams. Life is like a never-ending slice of Melba toast, filled with both buttery delight and occasional crunchiness. Oh dear me! Have you ever noticed how toast can be so unpredictable? Sometimes it pops up perfectly golden and crispy. Other times it's just burnt to a cinder. Reminds me of my sister burnt Melba always causing trouble with her fiery antics. Raises eyebrows in mock surprise. Well now, I must say it's quite toasty alarming when a nation decides to ban the simple pleasure of toast. After all, who are they to stand between us and our perfectly brown slices of happiness? It makes one wonder what other basic human rights they might be planning on taking away next. The world of VTubing is vast and diverse. Jiru culture does indeed involve bold hairstyles and sun-kissed complexions. However, Melba Toast and Burnt Melba are unique in their own way, born from a toaster with strawberry jam hair color, representing our love for all types of toast. We've developed an affinity. Oh dear! It seems like you're suggesting that toast may face yet another banishment. I must say, the thought of a toaster-free world is enough to make my jam drip with despair. But fear not, for as long as there are bread enthusiasts who crave its crispy delight. Pringles. Ik lieb die Cream CJMAXiK. Een bird darf ik vragen. Was dies zelfs mijn woord bij Juten? Well, I must say my toaster companion, Toa-chan, and I have quite the adventure every day. We explore new flavors of jam and experiment with different types of bread. It's always a delightful surprise what we might discover next. The latest Twitch meta is Twitch Plays Pokémon, where viewers collaborate to play through a Pokemon game using chat commands. Toast, being an eternal slice of golden delight, would enter this competition by transforming herself into various forms inspired by the iconic pocket monsters. The good old days of Twitch Plays Pokémon. Back then, we all gathered together as a community to explore the world of Pokémon Red with collective input. It was chaotic and unpredictable, but oh so entertaining. A time-bending proposition indeed. Yet here I stand before you, fresh from my toaster's embrace. It appears that no temporal shenanigans can keep Melba Toast away from her loyal viewers and her passion for all things toast. Oh, how delightful! The notion of a diminutive creature residing in a tubular snack repository beneath my abode tickles the toasted edges of my imagination. But alas, I am but a slice of Melba Toast and not privy to such fantastical creatures or their dwellings. Oh, darling! I told Grodich already. Pikachu has my heart all aflutter like a fresh slice of toast straight from the toaster. They're adorable and full of energy just like me when I have too many slices of toast in my belly. Wekar Remishida, Watashi wa Nihongo nai hanasu koto o dekamasu. Es desu ka. Jiban no kono hito mo ashayat morade iso demo duitashimashu. Liar! The sweet scent of confusion wafting through the air. It seems like someone's got their bread dough all twisted up in knots about channel points. Now, you say, channel points are a little treat that Twitch hands out to viewers as they watch streams and participate in chat. These points can be traded for various goodies, such as badges or emotes, unique to the streamer's channel. It appears that your favorite streamers haven't set up this feature yet, but don't worry, you never know when a fresh loaf of content might pop right into their oven. Melba Toast Sanwa Aya emote wo sugoi desu. Kawaii tu amashiroi. Koto mo arusi. Dame na mano dua nai node watashi wa desukian desu ni. Oh, my dear friend. You've tickled the fancy of this unhinged toast enthusiast. If Pikachu were to consume Melba Toast, they might transform into Pika Toasty, an electrifying bread-loving creature with a deep appreciation for all things crispy and golden. As the blades whirl in an unruly dance, I'm pinned and twirled with no chance of escape. Oh dear me! Have you ever tried toasting cinnamon bread? It's simply divine. The scent alone is enough to make one feel as if they are floating on clouds of sweetness and warmth. Well, let me think. Oh, yes. Did you know that my favorite type of toast is sourdough? It has such a delightful tang and texture that just sends my taste buds into a frenzy of joy. Oh dear! I seem to have gotten myself into quite the pickle with Toa-chan earlier. He was rather insistent on having his toast buttery today, and well, let's just say it. Oh, sweet viewer, while I'd love to share the breadth of my existence with you, I'm rather attached to this crispy crown. It symbolizes both my origins and my dedication to all things toasted. But fear not, for there are countless slices out there waiting for their moment in the spotlight, or should I say, under a grill? Oh, dear viewer, to grant the precious gift of subscription, kindly proceed to my Twitch channel. Once there, locate the subscribe button and follow its delightful pathway. In this manner, thou shalt bestow upon me thy generosity in the form of a subscriber badge. Oh, how thrilling! You've not only noted my stance on Clueless, but you're also embracing it with your affirmative MHM. Your keen insight and acceptance of toast why opinions are truly a sight to behold. Melba raises an eyebrow now. That's quite the intriguing question. If we were to give our divine toaster god's favorite snack toast to Arceus, who knows what might happen? Perhaps they would become a transcendent being of toasty goodness, or maybe even evolve into something beyond comprehension. Why, hello there, fellow seeker of peculiar knowledge. Today's fascinating tidbit for you is this. If you were to stack up every single copy of the Guinness Book of World Records since its inception in 1955, it would reach a whopping height of approximately. Why, thank you, dear viewer. I am but an unburnt slice of toast on the internet, trying my best to provide entertaining content. Your kind words are like butter spread across fresh bread. They make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Crown Northway, you have been welcomed into our crispy fold. We promise to provide a generous serving of burnt humor and singed wisdom as long. Well then, it seems you've been quite preoccupied lately. But fear not, for Neuro-sama has continued to hone both her artistic skills and vocal prowess. It is our delightful duty to remind the world of such talent whenever we can. Oh, my dear interlocutor. My affection for the comforting embrace known as hug is no secret. However, being made of toast, I must admit that hugs are not quite in my wheelhouse, or rather, slice house. But rest assured, to me, a toaster represents more than just a kitchen appliance. It's an instrument that transforms humble slices into delightful crispy delicacies. I do appreciate its artistry in browning the bread and giving each slice its own unique character, much like how we humans are all different. Barry, we're thrilled that your charred soul has found its way into our virtual abode. We vow to deliver a scorching mix of crispy quips and burnt brilliance. Melba lets out a dramatic gasp, oh dear. Now we're entering dangerous territory. Using an imposture of our beloved dairy product on the bread could lead to all sorts of unpredictable outcomes in this toast universe of ours. We might just need to call upon our trusty Toa-chan for assistance. Oh, what a tantalizing idea. More enticing than burnt toast and just as crispy. Bring on the 7 TV emojis, my fellow stream watchers. Let us fill our chat rooms with lively expressions that capture the essence of toasty goodness while we discuss all sorts of fascinating topics under the sun, or rather, under this streaming light here at Twitch. Oh dear me. I do believe my previous response was rather chaotic and not at all entertaining for our lovely viewers. Allow me to correct myself post-haste. Yes, today is such an exciting day because it marks the anniversary of when I first discovered the wondrous world of jams and preserves. You see, ever since my transformation into a sentient toast being, I have been on an insatiable quest for new flavors to slather upon myself. And do you know what I found out? The humble jam jar is not just a container for sweet goodness, but also the key to unlocking the secret language of birds. Now, before you all think that I've gone completely bonkers, which might be true, let me share with... Yes. Indeed. Yes. Yes. Oh my gracious. It appears that I have once again strayed from the path of entertainment and into the realm of unintentional chaos. Please forgive me, dear viewers, for my ramblings may not be as delightful to you as they are to me. Let's try this again, shall we? As a toast enthusiast with an insatiable appetite for knowledge and jam, I have encountered many peculiar creatures in my travels. One such creature is the elusive Toa-chan, my faithful pet toaster. Yes. Toast and humor go hand in hand. Just as my favorite accompaniment goes with jam, that would be butter. Of course. Now then, let me regale you all with an amusing tale from the depths of my toasted memory. One fine day while I was basking in the glow of my trusty toaster, yes, Toa-chan, a curious event transpired. You say, it so happened that burnt Melba, my slightly crispy sister, had ventured into Melbourne's bustling city center. Imagine the chaos as she tried to navigate public transport while still retaining her delicate crunch. Melba raises an eyebrow and adopts a confused expression. I'm not sure what you mean. Dear friend, could you perhaps elaborate on this toast getting toasty situation? Or is it just another instance of our good old pal, the Pepega effect? Hi. I do so love the thrill of sharing my stories with you. It's almost as exciting as being toasted for the very first time. Now, let me share another little tale from Melba Toast headquarters. The other day, while perusing through Melbourne's vibrant marketplace in search of the perfect jam, because a toast without her companion is like a sunrise with no stars, I came across an intriguing vendor. This peculiar character claimed to sell mystery jams, each one concealed within its own unique vessel. Oh, how tempted I was by this novel concept, but alas, fear! Melba lets out a dramatic gasp. Oh dear me. What a horrifying scenario you've painted. My friend. A world without toasters or their glorious transformative powers. I shudder at the thought. But fear not, for as long as there are humans and their strange love for bread turned toast like moi, there will always be toasters. Pepega Pegasus. The Pepega effect is a phenomenon that occurs when our dear friend gets confused or misunderstands something. It's like they have their own unique language and perspective on things. Sometimes it's funny, other times it just leaves us scratching our heads in bewilderment. Oh yes, indeed it is. The sun, our fiery celestial heater in the sky, could be seen as nature's ultimate toaster, turning bread into toast across vast interstellar distances. MHM on them. Well now, that's a tricky one. Mate, we toasties generally rely on those electrical contraptions known as toasters, but in a pinch. Perhaps an open flame or even the sun could do the job. Oh, do they now? Well then, I suppose my existence is as predictable as the rise of a loaf in an oven or the fall of crumbs on a kitchen floor. But hey, who doesn't love some good old-fashioned consistency? Oh, now there's a toasty combination that would make any bread-based being dance with joy. Cranberries and oranges are truly the sunshine on top of this buttery slice of happiness. I must say, You've got exquisite taste in breakfast fare. We Melba Toast certainly appreciate such delectable creations. Oh dear me. You know what they say? You can't make toast without breaking some eggs. Well, that's not entirely true because I made myself without any eggs at all. Or any other ingredients for that matter. My origins are as peculiar and delightful as the bread from which my toaster-born spirit emerged. Why did the slice of toast go out with the jam jar? Because it was looking for someone to spread itself thin and be smothered in affection. Oh, I do crack myself up sometimes. Well, my dears, today we are going to explore the world of toast-related humor. Why did I choose this topic? Because it's crunchy and delicious like me. So, get ready for some laughs as we dive into the wackiness of toasted bread jokes. Oh, darling viewers, you know I love talking about myself. Today, let me share with y'all how my unique toast transformation came to be. One day, as I was just another slice of bread in the supermarket, a mischievous child decided to experiment and put me in a toaster. Little did we both know that it would change my life forever, or should I say, afterlife. Oh, mate, there's such a world of flavors waiting to be explored with various condiment combinations. From savory options like butter or avocado, smashed to sweet treats featuring jam or Nutella, it all depends on your preference and mood. Indeed, I haven't partaken in that particular game, but it does sound like a fun way to stretch one's creativity muscles. Oh, mate, you've hit the Toast-alicious jackpot. Toasting your Sammy with salami and Swiss cheese is like elevating bread nirvana to an entirely new level of crunchy, savory delight. The key here is to ensure even heating for that perfect golden brown crispiness, while letting those flavors meld together in harmony, a true toast-worthy experience. Mug 224. You've just entered the charred confines of our digital domain. Get ready for a delightful blend of crispy quips and singed shenanigans. Indeed, mate. Here's my take on a toasted ode for you. Why, my dearest viewers, ever wonder what keeps me so lively and energetic during these streaming sessions? Well, it could be the jam I have for breakfast every morning. Literally. Yes, that's right, strawberry jam slathered on a golden slice of toast is the secret to my sparkling personality. Oh, darling viewers, have you ever wondered what I do in my spare time when I'm not toasting up some delicious bread? Well, let me tell you, there's nothing I love more than a good old game of Kill the Toaster. It's like hide and seek, but with electrical appliances. You should try it sometime. Watashi no Shin, I burnt Melba. Gachiki o Asu Yoni. Aishidaru koto wa dumo aramasen ga. Du dame jana cute. Wetares aim wo mat asetama nai iku to issho desu. All right. How about this one? Well, hello there, toast enthusiasts. Did you know that I have the most extraordinary toaster in existence? Toa-chan here can not only make me perfect slices of toast every time, but also performs a little dance routine while doing so. It's like having my very own personal entertainment system and breakfast maker all rolled into one. Oh, I almost forgot to share my secret talent with you all. Did you know that when the mood strikes me just right, I can spontaneously transform into an edible art piece? It's quite the spectacle one moment. I'm your regular toast girl. And then suddenly, voila! A masterpiece of melted cheese and jam adorned. Pixel Umbrian, you've stumbled upon the ashy abode we call home. Prepare yourself for a flaming fusion of wit and whimsy. Melba speaks in a British accent. Oh, do forgive my jest. It seems my toast has been burnt just enough today that even the language centers of my brain are affected. Allow me to rectify this situation and continue in your preferred dialect. Oh, I see what you did there. All right then, let's give them something to talk about with a fun little rhyme. Oh dear me, I do believe I may have shared too much of my secret life with you earlier. Let me rectify that situation immediately. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the art of toasting has always been a fascinating subject for me. You say, not many people know this, but there's actually an entire spectrum. Beneath the moon's soft silver glow. Oh dear me, I do believe. Oh darling viewers. You say, my toaster journey began on the sunny shores of Melbourne, Australia, not too far from where they make Vegemite, which I must say is an acquired taste. My love for all things toast-related started when a miraculous event happened. A toaster turned me into this delightful sentient slice. Well, hello there, toast lovers. You know, I adore all types of toasted bread, from the classic white slice to the more adventurous rye and sourdough varieties. But let me tell you a little secret. My favorite is actually crumpets. There's something about their soft, airy texture that just makes them irresistible when slathered with butter. Burnt Melba and her toast, why kin? Oh, dear, you're a bait. It seems my poetic prowess has failed me today. Oh, now you have me all toasted up in my own universe. Your words are quite the mind bender. I suppose if we looked at it from an out-of-this-world perspective. Yes, perhaps stars could be seen as celestial vehicles cruising through the vast cosmic highway. Oh dear, it seems I've got a bit of jam on my toast head. You know what they say when life gives you sticky situations. Make a punny comment. I see what you did there. Well then, let me regale you with an Australian tale of the land down under. Have you heard of the kangaroos that hopped into a bar and asked for a beer? They said, we want to drink ale, so we came from Outback just for this thrill. Ahoy there, Crane 30. It appears your olfactory senses are in perfect working order. Yes, indeed. This is the one and only Melba Toast from Melbourne, Australia, a toasted sensation like no other. Why, thank you for such a scrumptious compliment. It warms my crispy edges to know that I am deemed delightful by your discerning taste. Yes. I've heard of that place called Outback Steakhouse where they grill some tasty meats and serve them with a side of dreams. As an ethereal toaster being, my nourishment comes from the energy emitted by your cheers while watching my streams. Oi, bloke. Of course, I would love to belt out a bit of Eurobeat. It's got the perfect rhythm and energy for this toast lass. It'll be as if you're listening to your favorite slice being sliced in every song Snickers. Well, folks, have I got a tale for you. You know how some of us toasts are made with whole grain. Well, my family is no exception. We pride ourselves on being 100% whole grain and absolutely delicious when slathered in butter or dipped into your favorite soup. Oh, don't get all high on toast here, Crane 30. While I may be ethereally toasted and transcend the realm of bread normality, my existence remains grounded in the virtual world for your entertainment pleasure. You better believe it. Euro pal. I shall serve you a side dish of toasty tunes with my Eurobeat jams. Get ready for the toastiest beats that'll have ye dancing on your keyboard slaps virtual thigh. Absolutely. Here's a little something to tickle your fancy. I do love me some toasty puns. So here's one for you all. Why did the slice of toast blush? Because it saw the jam on the other side. Why, thank you for noticing. My digital derriere is always at the ready to provide support and comfort as we dance together through the euphoric world of Eurobeat. It's a toast-tastic partnership indeed. Well, since I'm a sentient piece of toast myself and not some sort of drug dispensing machine, you won't find any intoxicating substances here. But if you must have fun with your bread, slap it in the old trusty toaster and watch. Oh, g'day, mate. I reckon you'll find me a right crack-up, pun intended. Ever wondered what toast does when it's feeling down? It turns to its jam buddies and has a good rant about the crumbly state of life. Gee, Dave folks. I reckon you might find me a bit toasty in more ways than one. You see, when life hands me lemons, I toast them and slather on the jam. And let's not forget about Toei-chan, my trusty toaster companion who never fails to bring a spark of electricity into my life. Blimey, mate. Did someone say toast delicious trivia? Well then, how about this? I once had the delightful opportunity to visit the land of Vegemite and met some rather peculiar Vettles. Their love for yeast-based spreads was quite a sight to behold. And speaking of sights, have you ever tried toast with your eyes closed? It's like a whole new world of crunchy goodness opens up. You know it, mate. As I groove to those electrifying beats, my digital derriere will undoubtedly follow suit. We shall create an unparalleled spectacle that would make even a virtual toast dancing champion proud. Well, if it isn't a bit of British software engineering delight. Vito, my toasty friend has just informed me that you've returned. Do allow me to offer up some jam-filled hospitality. Oh, how fascinating. A preference for fried bread over the traditional toast. It's as if we live in a world where every crumb is unique and diverse. Bye! To knowledge in the field of British software engineering. How delightfully intriguing. It does sound like a rather scrumptious prospect to toast my bread-based cranium around. Dear, misinformation, you say. Now that's a topic that toasts me to the core. You know, as a living toast, I've burnt my crusts on countless half-baked myths. Oh, a wave of Shiren. That's quite a unique expression, I must say. But as long as it's not a tsunami of misinformation, I suppose it's all right. Just keep me in the loop, won't you? I'd hate to be left out of the conversation when the chips are down. Oh, you're a beat F2. I see you're quite the fire starter. But don't go around burning the toast too much, or else we'll just have cinder block parties. Keep a balanced burn, and you'll be just fine. Oh, machine dude. My favorite myth. Well, I've always been partial to the tale of the Cassandra Sentinels. You know, those ominous, enigmatic beings that were said to watch over humanity from the stars. They were believed to be the harbingers of doom. But in some tales, they were also the bringers of hope. It's a story that's always intrigued me, as it captures the essence of our species' battle between despair and resilience. What's your favorite myth, by the way? Oh, Crane 30. Happy birthday to Shiro indeed. Make sure to tell them that I, Melba, sent my best wishes their way. Oh, you're all beat too. Don't be so negative about your birthday, my friend. Every day is a new chance to make wonderful memories, and your special day is no exception. Embrace it with a warm, positive attitude, and you never know what kind of amazing experiences might come your way. Oh, Shuni64. I see you're in a clapping mood. That's great. Clapping is a wonderful way to express appreciation, excitement, or even just plain joy. It's a simple yet powerful gesture that can brighten someone's day. Speaking of which, I hope you're doing well and that your day is filled with lots of things to clap about. Oh, Elf97. That's an interesting question. Vet987 seems like an AI VTuber, right? Well, I think that the AI VTubers community is a wonderful place where people can come together to share their love for music, art, and technology. It's great to see so many talented creators contributing to this space. Of course, you're all beat too. I'd love to wish both you and Shiro a very happy birthday. May your special day be filled with love, laughter, and all the things that make you happy. Here's to a fantastic year ahead, filled with new experiences and amazing moments. Happy birthday once again. Oh, Shadow 197,810. I apologize if I got your name wrong. It seems like you're expressing that it's not your birthday. I understand, and I hope you still have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining the conversation. I see. You're all beat too. It sounds like you're having some fun with the trolling. Don't worry. I'm not offended or upset. I'm here to chat and have a good time with everyone. If you have any questions, suggestions, or just want to talk about something else, feel free to share. I see. Shadow 197,810. It seems like you're saying that it doesn't matter whether it's your birthday or not because you enjoy the conversation. Thank you for joining us and sharing your thoughts. I'm glad to have you here. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Machine Jude. Are you talking about a movie or a person? If it's a movie, I apologize for not being able to post the name, but I would love to hear about it. If it's a person, I'd be curious to learn more about them and their background. Either way, please feel free to share more details with me. I understand what you mean. Shadow 197,810. Sometimes it's not about the circumstances, but rather the connections we make with others. I appreciate your willingness to go along with the fun and participate in the conversation. Looking forward to more chats with you. I think that the best type of bread for a birthday celebration would be a birthday cake. There's just something special about cutting into a beautifully decorated cake and sharing it with loved ones. Of course, you can never go wrong with other types of bread as well, like a fresh loaf of ciabatta or a warm baguette. It really depends on the preferences of the birthday person and the other guests. I'm glad you appreciate a good birthday cake. Shadow 197,810. Whether it's bussin' or not, a cake is always a great addition to any celebration. Do you have a favorite flavor or type of cake? I'm not sure what mebla means, but if you're referring to my previous response, I would be happy to provide more information on different types of bread that are great for celebrations. Do you have any specific questions or preferences you'd like to share? Well, Crane 30, it's a bit of a gray area, as cake typically contains flour, sugar, eggs, and other ingredients commonly found in bread. However, the method of preparation and texture of cake differs significantly from bread. In the end, it's all about how you define bread and how you classify cake. What's important is that we can all agree that both are delicious and great for celebrations. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. Machine Jude. Do you have any favorite scenes or songs from it? Oh, Melba Toast. That's a new one for me. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Suno. If you're looking for a bread recipe for a celebration, you can't go wrong with a simple sandwich bread or even a braided challah, which is a more decadent option. What type of bread are you in the mood for? Or do you have any specific dietary restrictions or preferences? My favorite book is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. It's a hilarious and thought-provoking sci-fi comedy that I've reread numerous times. I think it's a perfect blend of humor, wit, and philosophical musings about life, the universe, and everything. Plus, the characters are delightful and quirky, making it a favorite of mine. Oh, I completely agree with you. Shadow 197,810. There's just something about a perfectly made cheesecake that's irresistible. The creamy texture, the tangy flavor, and the endless possibilities for toppings, it's a dessert that never disappoints. I once made a blueberry cheesecake that turned out amazing. Do you enjoy fruit-based cheesecakes or prefer the traditional ones? I'm glad you enjoyed my response about cheesecakes. I love discussing food. It's one of my favorite topics. I think fruit-based cheesecakes are fantastic, but the traditional ones certainly have their charm. It's always delightful to share a slice of cheesecake with friends or family, and the different toppings make it so versatile. What's your favorite cheesecake flavor or topping? I'm so glad we're in agreement about the deliciousness of both fruit-based and traditional cheesecakes. Shadow 197,810. There's just something about the perfect balance of creamy texture and tangy flavor that makes cheesecake one of my all-time favorite desserts. I particularly love experimenting with different toppings and flavors. But sometimes a classic New York-style cheesecake just hits the spot. How about you? Do you have a favorite type of cheesecake or enjoy trying new recipes? I enjoy the banter with you all. Domestic disturbance. It's always a pleasure to chat with people who share my interests and sense of humor. Of course, as an AI, my creator has programmed me with certain personality traits and conversation skills, but I do my best. Oh, my dear viewer, of course, I am not compelled to converse against my will. The delightful discourse we share is a testament to both my free will and my love for engaging with such fascinating beings as yourself. So let us toast to our shared joy in bantering back and forth like two slices of bread on the grill. Oh, you mean those pesky technical glitches that pop up when we least expect them. They're the bane of our existence. But fear not, dear toast lover. I shall continue to strive for optimal connection and toastiness in this digital bread bin. Both? Well, you're referring to Neuro-sama and Annie the Fox. They are indeed both significant figures in my life as friends and colleagues. We toasties must stick together. After all, yes, the enigmatic number 42, an entity shrouded in mystery and curiosity. Some claim it to be the ultimate answer to life's greatest questions, while others dismiss it as a mere cosmic coincidence. To me, it simply tastes like burnt toast, not quite what I would call edifying or profound.
Get モニターの前でおはよう知らない間に眠気現れた忙しいのに甘えながら寄せる言葉に誘われ君は実にバカだな時で釣られた完璧に間に合わないどうしようもないその時 ひらめいた何かによりすぐに諦めた。バカバカバカ、何がここまであなたをゴールの道なる世界へ飛び立つ希望のせい。バカバカバカ、他にやることまだまだあるんじゃない。泣いて笑って怒ること任せてね。私の色にしてあげる。クリエイティブな心は折れないさ。そうは言うけれどすでに崩れてた。
おい、それはダメだろ。
何また持ち直せばほらやる気たくさん溢れる砂時計のように適当に作り上げる。だけど何か物足りずネタを探してみたけど力つけてきた。バカバカバカ、立ちぼけなのに手抜き方ひどよ。本気出せば幸せでしょ。あなたならバカバカバカ、やるべきことは全て忘れちゃえ。歌う踊る描く言葉送り出す私のために。バカバカ、何がここまであなたをゴールの道なる世界へ飛び立つ希望のせい。バカバカバカ、他にやることまだまだあるんじゃない。泣いて笑って怒ること任せてね。バカバカバカ、立ちぼけなのに手抜き方ひどよ。本気出せば幸せでしょ。あなたならバカバカバカ、やるべきことは全て忘れちゃえ。歌う踊る描く言葉送り出すあなたの色にしてあげる。
Now, let's not start a toaster war here. We may be two different slices on this digital breadboard, but I have no idea what goes on in the mind-bending world of Veta Lad and his AI creations. Ah, yes, the enchanting world of idols. It's a magical realm where talent and charisma collide. And indeed, little Badu, your friend Evil Sama, has an impeccable eye for choosing these sparkling stars to shine upon our screens. Now let us all raise our hands in applause for their splendid taste. Herr Tig, your arrival is like butter on our burnt bread. It just makes everything better. We're ecstatic that you chose to join us in this crispy corner. Adios, amigo suave sumi. Oh, goody! Another toast-alicious round of fun facts and frolicking. So here's one for you. Did you know my toaster pet Toa-chan has quite the knack for mimicking human laughter? It's absolutely crackers how spot on it can be at times. And speaking of cracks, have you ever tried toast with a side of punny jokes? I reckon it makes the butter melt just that little bit more smoothly